I wanted to ask you. You mentioned that let's say Charlo doesn't fight Adames and Adames is elevated to full champion, or he has to maybe fight somebody for the vacant belt. You mentioned that you unify with Janibek. Is that a fight that you guys would willingly send him over to top rank, or maybe try to,
You know,
for unification?
Thomas on the A side, the B side, the C side, the D side, whatever side they wanted, however they wanted it, I would take that fight in a heartbeat. I wouldn't even worry about the judges. They could have Janibek's mom, dad, and his sister judging the fight. Carlos Adames stops him.
And
He's
and
not level.
for as a Dominican, that'll be like a sweet thing because I feel the way Top Rank has treated certain Dominican fighters, especially Adames. They released him after losing whatever. But I think that'll be sweet, man. He goes in their backyards, beat the shit out of Janibek, and takes his belt.
Well, it ain't gonna happen. I'm very good friends with the matchmaker, Brad Goodman. I've known him for 30 years. He's the main matchmaker over there at Top Rank. I have the utmost respect for him. I do a lot of fights with the PBC, obviously. To me, he's probably, if not the best matchmaker. He's a tremendous matchmaker. Therefore, we are never getting that fight with Jack. He
Don't
texted
take
me
my
right
hopes away, man.
after the fight. He said, "Bob, that's the baddest middleweight on the planet." I said, "Hey, thank you. I appreciate it."
Hi, my name is Clarissa Shields. Hi, this is Denise Estrada, and you're watching True School Sports. You're watching True School Sports.
Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, it is Janibek Fight Week here on True School Sports, and I was looking for some things to talk about in relation to Janibek apart from his fight. And I came across this interview, and I want to give a big shout out. Please, guys, please, 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 go over to Broadway Joel's YouTube channel. This guy is doing the Lord's work over there as the voice of Dominican boxing, keeping people up to date on what's going on with Dominican boxing, Dominican fighters. So go subscribe to him and check out all of his content. But I saw an interview with him and Bob Santos, who's pretty much the trainer of every prominent Dominican fighter there is in boxing, or at least it seems that way. And Bob Santos was talking about the guy that he talks the highest about, which is none other than Carlos Adames. Now, Carlos Adames is a guy that I rated highly for a long time, going back to his days of Top Rank. He lost to Shera, but it looks like he's starting to regain that form he had back in his earlier days as a fighter. So Bob Santos is very confident about him. Bob Santos was talking about a potential, or he was asked by the other guy, as you guys saw at the beginning of the clip. He was asked by the other guy on the panel, what do you think about Adames maybe going over to Top Rank? Would you guys ever let Adames, because Adames is more of a PBC fighter, Santos works more PBC, but would you let Adames go over to Top Rank and fight Janibek Alimkhanuly, the boogeyman, the guy that everybody says nobody wants to fight? And he said pretty much, listen, we'll go to Top Rank as the A side, the B side, the C side, Z side, whatever. They can pick the judges. Janibek can have his mom, his dad, and his sister judge the fight, because pretty much it's not going to matter. Carlos Adames is going to beat the brakes off of him and knock him out. And he sounded very confident in his fighting Janibek. So you know what? November the 7th, 5:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at the time of me shooting this, I'm declaring that this is now the fight in the middleweight division, because the middleweight division is trash. Janibek's not going to fight Golovkin because they're from Kazakhstan and he respects his elders, so that's not going to happen. Charlo is probably not going to fight anybody because he's too busy training rappers like Blueface. Janibek is not going to fight Charlo because Charlo, that I don't think Al Heyman will allow him to fight Janibek right now. So the way I see it, with the way the whole landscape is, I actually think that's probably the best fight that could be made in the middleweight division. So I'm calling out Top Rank. I'm calling out Brad Goodman. I'm calling out the fine folks over there. This is the fight we want to see. If Janibek does what he needs to do and gets past Denzel Bentley, this is one of the fights I want to see because Carlos Adames showed it in his last fight against Fernando Montiel, and he beat Sergey Derevyanchenko the fight before that. But in the last fight, he showed you the abilities he has as a power puncher, as a boxer from the orthodox stance, as a boxer from the southpaw stance. He looks sensational, and I really think he's probably one of the most worthy contenders in this weight class of a title shot against Janibek. So, listen, there's this narrative floating around or out there about these guys don't want to fight Janibek, but I think Adames would take the fight. I feel like if Adames was made a reasonable offer to fight Janibek, I feel like he'd take the fight because number one, it's a chance for a world title, which is what every fighter wants. Number two, it'd be his chance to stick it to Bob Arum because for those of you who know, for those of you who don't know, when Adames lost, he lost his world title shot fight to Patrick Teixeira, and then Top Rank kind of canned and got rid of Carlos Adames. And he's had to rebuild himself to this point now to where we're talking about him again. So I'm sure that'll make it even sweeter. And then to beat a guy like Janibek, who is a very good fighter, good amateur background, a guy that everyone's saying nobody wants to fight, I think it'll be amazing. So yeah, we're declaring it here on True School Sports. Janibek Alimkhanuly versus Carlos Adames is the fight in the middleweight division until proven otherwise. Okay, so yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys think about that style matchup. You know, I'll be very intrigued to see how Janibek deals with the power punching style, educated style of or how Carlos Adames deals with the power punching, educated style of Janibek. You know, because Janibek he does a lot of things great. Got punch power on both hands. He can box. He can move. He can punch. He's just a really top class fighter. So that's a great fight. Hopefully we can get it done. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is there anybody out there that agrees with Bob Santos? Is there anybody that agrees that Carlos Adames will beat the brakes off of Janibek? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys, again, I reiterate it again, go subscribe to Broadway Joel. Make sure you guys go run his subscribers up because he's doing great work over there on this channel. And leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.